Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Troy Fullerton with Bilingual Barrier Busters, and tonight I want to talk about how to study vocabulary in an effective way. What I see most students doing when it comes to trying to learn, well, vocabulary, but other things as well, any aspect of language acquisition, oftentimes I see them picking up their notes and just simply reading over their notes. I'll see them opening their notebooks and I'll see them just kind of reading them over and over again, looking them over, thinking about what they've written. I would propose to you that unless you have some kind of a photographic memory, that is probably the least efficient way to study. Let me explain. In order for you to remember vocabulary words, in the first place, you have to front load them. You have to actually have an occasion to learn them some way, either artificially or in context. One way or another, you have to run into the word, recognize that it's a word you need to know, and then try to focus some attention on it. Let's say I've got a list of 15 words at this point, and I really want to get them down and be able to put them into my memory and use them at will. Okay, well, the first thing I have to do, I suppose, is exactly that. I have to look my notes over, I have to write things down, I have to kind of practice using them and mulling them around in my head. That's the start. Now, the next thing I do is I have got to create some scenario in which I try to pull those words out of my memory. In other words, I've got to quiz myself or have somebody quiz me or something at random. Somehow I've got to have an opportunity to try to remember those words. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, but even if I've forgotten the word, I'm reinforcing it when I look it up and see, oh yeah, that's how I say that. I can't understate the importance of this step. There are different ways to do this. Flashcards work wonderfully, but even if you do have that page of notes in your notebook with vocabulary words that you're trying to learn, you can cover the English and look at the Spanish, and then try to guess what the English word for every one of your items is, and then peek and see if you're right or not. Then you can do the same thing from Spanish to English. You can even give your words to somebody and say, here, ask me these words at random. They may not even know Spanish, but you know if you know them or not. That would at least get you going in one direction.